My name is Oghogho Inneh. I live in Lagos, Nigeria, and I am the Nigerian Country Director for Nexford University. Before joining Nexford University, I worked with a startup university called the Nigerian University of Technology and Management, NUTM. And at NUTM, I served as the director for the project management office. And in that role, I was heavily involved in operations, the licensing, the accrediting process. But most importantly, I was involved in understanding the needs of employers, employees, learners, and then strategizing on how to begin to bridge that gap. And also in that process, I was also trying to understand how pervasive the challenge in terms of the employer's access to quality talent with the right skills, and then the learner's challenge around access to high quality education. So in my current role, I intend to bring a lot of my experience from understanding the higher education operating environment in Nigeria and leveraging that to help Nexford University scale in terms of impact and growth. As a business executive, I understand what it takes to grow and learn certain skills, acquire all of the different traits and attributes that enables you to be a leader in the African environment. And Nexford University, I think, is well equipped to produce more African leaders, first by doing what it does best, which is breaking down the barriers to higher education in terms of when you compare that to how traditional universities operate. So I see Nexford University being able to create more African leaders, first by just creating that access, and then over and beyond that, it is also in the quality and relevance of the skills that it then teaches and its programs. And built in there are a lot of things that make grade A level 5 leaders, such as critical thinking, communication, empathy, emotional intelligence. Those things are factored in the manner in which we teach, because we leverage a lot of practical case studies which have decision making and things like that that are then leveraged in the manner in which learning at Nexford University is delivered. In my opinion, what sets Nexford University apart from traditional universities in Nigeria, I think, is first the global recognition and accreditation. We are a US accredited university, and over and beyond that is also granting access to a traditional US higher education, but at a fraction of the price. So I would say traditional Nigerian universities wouldn't offer that. And then when we get into what it then offers in terms of programs, a lot of the programs that are delivered at Nexford universities have been done first by speaking with employers, and then the programs have been crafted deliberately to enable our graduates be ready to take on work from day one and be prepared for where work is going in the future. Over the next 2-3 years, the impact I see Nexford University having amongst learners, I would say one of the primary ones is what it would do to how Africans learn. I think the innovation in Nexford's learning methodologies and delivery methods, it's quite revolutionary in how young people they are relearning how to learn, and I would say that's going to be a very big impact, because once those skill sets are developed in terms of just completely changing young people's mindset in terms of how they learn, we see that becoming more as part of the culture, right? And at Nexford University, we believe that learning is a lifelong journey. It's not really one of those things that you start and stop. And we are excited by that particular impact that Africans, young Africans, professionals, we start to see learning as a lifelong journey, and would have completely transformed the way in which they learn. But what is also exciting is what we expect to see in another 2 to 3 years, where Nexford graduates will be highly in demand, because employers will be able to testify to their skills being most relevant for their needs and for their own growth objectives. I would encourage prospective learners to come learn at Nexford, because I do not think they will find the high quality education that we offer at the price that we offer it anywhere else. I also don't think that they will find the community that we have been building over the years now, and we hope to continue to build, the level that how exciting the community is, the innovation that lives within the community. I would say that's something that's very important and very special about Nexford University. But over and beyond that is the flexibility that we offer, whether it's in terms of payments or the convenience in terms of when you learn and how you learn, and just affordability as well.